students. Welcome to our channel Navin's Maths Gallery. Students, in this channel, we are going to upload maths videos from 6th to 10th classes, each and every chapter, all exercises. Dear students, utilize this opportunity to improve your maths ability in this pandemic situation. Stay in your home and follow my videos. Copy down that notes. It is very helpful to your homework too. In this video, we are going to discuss 7th new textbook, chapter number 1, integers. In this video, we are going to do exercise 1.1 and exercise 1.2. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel and share my videos and follow my videos.
Children, in last class, we learned that is addition and subtraction of integers on the number line and without using number line. Now we know how to do that addition and subtraction of integers. Okay, children. Now in this class, we have to learn that is multiplying of integers and division of integers. Okay, let us see how can we do that multiplication of integers. Okay, children. Let us see. So multiplying integers rules. So when we do that multiplication of integers, so first we should remember these rules. Okay, look at that. Plus into plus, that equals to plus. Minus into minus, that equals to plus. Plus into minus, that equals to minus. Minus into plus, that equals to minus. That means if the signs of two integers are same, look at that. So the product is positive integer. Okay. If the signs of two integers are same, that product is positive integer. That means plus into plus, that equals to plus. Minus into minus, that should be plus only. Okay. Now the second point, look at that. If the signs of two integers are different, okay, then the product is negative integer. That means plus into minus, that is minus. Minus into plus, that is minus. Okay, so look at that. Be careful when we are doing this multiplication of integers. This is very important. So when we multiply of that integer, first we should multiply that symbols and after that we multiply that numbers. Okay, so look at that. If the signs of two integers are same, the product is positive integer. If the signs of two integers are different, then the product is negative integer. Okay, children, remember this always. Yes, here by using that multiplication rules, children, now we have to do this exercise 1.1. Let us say that first question, multiply the following. How can we do that multiplications? So we should remember that first, that is symbols. Okay, the multiplication of symbols, let us write there, that is plus into plus, that is plus only. Minus into minus, that is also plus. Okay, plus into minus, that is minus. Minus into plus, that is also minus. Okay, so let us use these symbols of that multiplication. Now do that first problem. Okay, look at that first problem, that is 5 into 7. Okay, look at that. These two are positives only. First we should multiply that symbols here. Okay, plus into plus, plus, that is 5 sevens are 35. Okay, let us see that one more question, that is minus 9 into 6, children. Look at that. First we should multiply these symbols. Okay, minus into plus. So that is minus into plus, that is minus only. So 9 6 are 54. So now next question. So that is positive into negative. So positive into negative means that is negative only. 9 4s are 36. Look at that. Now next question, children. So that is 8 into minus 7. So that is 8 is positive, 7 is negative. First we should multiply that symbols here. Plus into minus, that is minus, and 8 sevens are 56. Okay. Now let us see that one more question. So that is both are negatives. If that both are negatives, first we should multiply that. Minus into minus, that is positive. Okay. So 124 ones are, that is 124. Look at that one more. So minus into minus only here also, that is plus. 12 sevens are 84. 12 sevens are 84. So look at that seventh question. Now minus into plus, that should be minus. 63 sevens are 441. Okay. So one more question. So that is positive and negative. So plus into minus, that is minus, and 15 sevens are 105. So like that we should multiply. These are all the questions very easily by using these multiplication rules. Okay children, let us see the next question. Okay. Okay. Question number 2. Which is greater? So in this one, first question. So 2 into minus 5 or 3 into minus 4. So we can compare these two integers by using that rules very easily. Okay. So look at that. So that is plus into minus, that should be minus. Okay children, that is plus into minus, minus 2 5s are 10, or so this is plus into minus, that should be minus. So 3 4s are 12. So which is greater in this minus 10 and minus 12? So we easily understand that is minus 10 is greater than minus 12. Okay, let us see the next question. So look at that is minus 6 into minus 7 or minus 8 into 5, which is greater. Look at that. So minus into minus, that should be plus 6 sevens are 42, or so 8 minus 8 into 5, that is minus 40. Look at that. So that positives are always more than that negative numbers. So that's why it is 42 is greater than minus 40. Let us see that one more question. So look at that is minus 6 into 10, that is minus 60, or so this is minus into minus, that should be plus. So 3 into 21, 63. So which is greater in this? So that positive is more, right? So minus 60 is less than plus 63. So one more question. 9 into minus 11, that should be minus 99, or so 16 6 are 96, that plus into minus, that is minus 96. So here we easily understand that these two are negatives only. In this one, minus 96 is more, right? So that is minus 99 is less than minus 96. Okay. So let's see that last question in this. So that is minus into minus, that should be plus. 8 5s are 40. So this is 40, or so this is minus into minus, this should be also positive. Okay, 9 4s are 36. Now tell me which is greater in this 40 and 36. So easily you know that is 40 is greater than 36. Okay children. Yeah. Okay, question number 3. Write the pairs of integers whose product gives a negative integer, a positive integer, and third one is 0. Okay, let us see first one. Write the pairs of integers whose product gives a negative integer. Already we know that is plus into minus, that should be minus, minus into plus, that should be minus only. So when we multiply that, one positive and one negative, it becomes a negative integer. Okay, coming to that second question. So here when we multiply that same integers, it will become a positive integer. Okay, that is plus into plus, that equals to plus, minus into minus, that equals to plus. So coming to the third one. So when it is 0, when we multiply any integer by 0, that should be 0 only. Okay, if we take minus a into 0 also, that is 0 only. Okay, so write that the pairs of that negative integer here. First one, so take that any one, minus 2 into 3 is equals to minus 6. Okay, and write the like that the pairs here. Okay, so minus 4 and into minus plus 5. Okay, and next one, so that is minus 6 into 4. Okay, next one, take that plus. Now 7 into minus 5, 7 into minus 5. Okay, so one more, write it down one more here, that is 8 into minus 2. So these are the pairs. when we multiply these integers, it becomes a negative integer only. Look at that now. Second question here. Second question. So look at that. So when it is positive, when we take that same integers, when we multiply that same integers, it becomes a positive integer. Already we know that, right? So look at that. That is 7 into 5. Okay, that equals to 35. Okay, so now take that negatives now. Minus 2 into minus 3, that equals to 6. Okay, that is plus 6 only. Okay, minus 2 into minus 3. So like that, take one more pair here. So that is 4 into 6, and one more pair, minus 8 into minus 3. Look at that. Okay, now third question. Third question, when it will be 0, any integer multiplied by 0, that product is 0 only. Okay, that product gives 0. That product gives 0 only. Understand? So example, that is, take that example, that is, okay, 2 into 0, that should be 0, and minus 3 into 0, that should be 0 only. Okay, right. Yeah. Question number 4. A frog is slipping into a well from upper surface at the rate of 3 meters per minute. After 5 minutes, what is the position of the frog in the well? Okay, once again read that carefully, children. A frog is slipping into a well from upper surface at a rate of 3 meters per minute. Okay, 3 meters per minute. Okay, here slipping means that is negative, right? After 5 minutes, so what is the position of the frog in the well? Okay, now write the solution here. So that should be multiplication. We easily identify it. Okay, so now write it that a frog slipping into a well from upper surface for every minute is equals to, so that is negative, right? Minus 3 meters. So write that minus 3 meters. Okay, so now next, after 5 minutes, the position of the frog in the well, okay, in the well, so that equals to minus 3 into 5. Okay, so that equals to how many, how much it is? That is a minus 3 into 5, that is minus 15 meters. So therefore, the position of the frog, in the well, the position of the frog is, okay, that is 15 meters from the upper surface. 15 meters from the upper surface. Okay, so this is that answer, children. Okay, so let us see the fifth question, children. During the summer, the level of water in a pond decreases by 5 inches every week. So the level of water in a pond decreases by 5 inches every week due to evaporation. What is the change in the level of water over a period of 6 weeks? Okay, this is the question. So here note it that decreases means it is negative. Okay, so write the solution now, children. So that is the solution here. So the level of water in a pond decreases every week, decreases every week. Okay, so that equals to minus 5 inches. Minus 5 inches, it is negative, that's why it is minus 5 inches. Okay, now over a period of 6 weeks, it decreases, that equals to minus 5 into 6, that equals to minus 30 inches. Minus 30 inches. Okay, so write it down there. Therefore, the change in the level of the water is decreased by 30 inches. 30 inches. Okay, that is the answer, children. Okay, it is decreased by 30 inches. Okay, question number 6. Okay, look at that. A shopkeeper earns a profit of 5 rupees on one notebook and loss of 3 rupees on one pen by selling in the month of July. Okay, he sells 1500 books and 1500 pens. Find out what is its profit or loss. Okay, a shopkeeper earns a profit of 5 rupees on one notebook and loss of 3 rupees on one pen by selling in the month of July. He sells 1500 books and 1500 pens. Find out what is its profit or loss. Okay, right. Now write the solution here, right? So profit means here that is positive, right? And loss means that is negative. Okay, so on one book he gets that profit and one pen he gets that loss. Okay, that is write that answer here. Okay, a shopkeeper earns a profit on each book equals to 5 rupees, that is positive 5 rupees. Okay, now this is a shopkeeper, again write it there. A shopkeeper earns loss on each pen is equals to minus 3 rupees. Okay, that is negative, right? So minus 3 rupees. Understand? Now, so right there here, profit on, look at that, profit on 1500 books. Profit on 1500 books he gets is equals to, how much it is? 1500 into 5, that equals to 7500 rupees. 7500 rupees. Okay. Now loss on 1500 pens. 1500 pens is equals to, that is also 1500 into minus 3. So minus 3, he lost minus 3 on each pen. That's why 1500 into minus 3, that equals to, so that is minus 4500 rupees. Minus 4500 rupees. Understand? Okay. So minus 4500 rupees. Okay. Net profit or loss. Now net profit or loss. Net profit or loss is equals to, that is 7500 rupees plus, so we should subtract this loss here. So this is plus, okay, minus 4500. So that equals to, that is 3000 rupees, because this is positive and this is negative. When we add that positive and negative, we should subtract it. So which is more here, that positives are more, that's why it is 3000 rupees. So therefore he earns 3000 rupees profit. 3000 rupees profit. So that is that answer, children. Okay, right. Yes. Question number 7. A cement company earns a profit of 8 rupees per bag of white cement
and a loss of 6 rupees per bag of grey cement by selling. The company sells 2000 bags of white cement and 3000 bags of grey cement in the month. Find out what is its profit or loss. What is its profit or loss? Okay. So now write it that solution directly because it is like that last question only. Okay. So write that solution here. Okay. So this is they given that profit 8 rupees per bag on white cement and a loss of 6 rupees per bag on grey cement, right? So profit means positive, loss means it is negative. Okay, write that a cement company earns a profit on each white cement bag. Each white cement bag equals to 8 rupees. That is positive. Okay. Now a cement company so earns a loss on each grey cement bag is equals to 6 rupees. That is negative. Understand? So that is we denote as minus 6. Okay. Now right here profit. Now profit on 2000 bags of cement. 2000 bags of white cement. 2000 bags of white cement is equals to, that is 2000 into 8. So that equals to 16,000 rupees. 16,000 rupees. This is positive. Okay. Now loss on 3,000 bags. 3,000 bags of grey cement. 3,000 bags of grey cement. So that equals to 3,000 into 6, right? That is minus 6. Okay. So that equals to minus 18,000 rupees. 18 minus 18,000 rupees. Okay. Now write it here. That is net profit or loss. Net profit or loss is equals to, that is 16,000 plus of minus 18,000. Okay. So that equals to, what is that? So how much it is? That is minus 2,000 rupees. Minus 2,000 rupees, right? So that means he gets, so a cement company earns loss. How much loss? A cement company, write it down here, earns. Okay, not loss. So this is a cement company earns loss. How much loss? 2,000 rupees loss. 2,000 rupees loss. Okay. So this is the answer, children. Question number 8. Okay. Fill in the blanks with suitable integer to make the statement true. Okay. So we fill these blanks with suitable integer. Okay. So already we know that. So that is multiplication symbols. Okay. Plus into plus, that equals to plus, right? Minus into minus, that is also plus. Okay. Plus into minus, that is minus. Minus into plus, that is plus, right? So by using this we fill that blanks here. Okay. Now here they given that minus 20 in that product. Okay. So here they given that minus. Okay. This is also negative. So by which number we have to multiply, it becomes minus 20. Here they given already negative only. So negative into positive, that should be negative. So minus into plus, that should be negative here. So 4 5s are 20, right? That is positive 5. Here let us see that second question. So they given that negative 35 here. So here we have to take that negative only because they given that positive 5 here. So minus 7, we have to take minus 7 here. Minus into plus, minus 7 5s are 35, right? Now Let's see here, third question. Here they've given that positive 1. Okay. So, and in this one, they given that negative. Okay. Negative multiplied by negative, that should be positive. That's why it is negative. 6 8s are 48. 6 8s are 48. Okay. Now look at that. This is also positive. So minus into minus, that should be positive, right? So 9 5s are 45. So it is negative 5. Okay. Here also that they given that positive here, that in that answer it becomes that is negative. Okay. 7 6 are 42. So plus into minus, that should be minus. Okay. Now positive into minus, that is minus. Okay. 8 1s are 8. Okay. Right, children? So this is that answers. Okay. Now, after that multiplication, we will discuss about now division of integers. Okay, children. So let us see division of integers. So this division of two integers follows the same rules of that multiplication only. Look at that. Positive integer divided by positive integer, the quotient is positive. Okay. So the negative integer divided by positive integer, the quotient is negative. The positive integer divided by negative integer, the quotient is negative. Negative integer divided by negative integer, the quotient is positive. Right? Let us see that again. So the positive integer divided by positive integer, that should be positive. Negative integer divided by negative integer, that should be positive. Okay. Positive integer divided by negative integer, that should be negative. Negative integer divided by positive integer, that is also negative. So if the signs are same, then the quotient is positive. If the signs are different, then the quotient is negative. If the signs are same, then the quotient is positive. If the signs are different, then the quotient is negative. Okay. By following these rules, we have to do that divisions of integers. Okay. Now we are going to do that exercise 1.2 by using that division rules. Now we are going to do this exercise 1.2. Okay, children. Let us see that first question. Calculate the following. So this is minus 96 divided by 16. First, we should remember that is plus divided by plus, that equals to plus, minus divided by minus, that should be plus, minus divided by plus, that is minus, plus divided by minus, that is minus only. Okay. So by using these rules, do it this answer here. Okay. That is minus divided by plus, that is minus. Okay. Look at that. 16 divided by 96. Okay. Sorry. 96 divided by 16. 96 divided by 16. Right. So what is that answer? 16 6 are 96. Right. So that answer is minus 6. Okay. Minus 96 divided by 16, that is minus 6. Okay. Let us see the next question. 98 divided by minus 49. So that is plus divided by minus, that should be minus. Okay. So how many times it will go? 49 2s are 98, right? So that is minus 2. Okay. So 98 divided by minus 49 is, that is minus 2. Right. Let us see the third one. So here minus 51 divided by 17. So minus divided by plus, that should be minus 51 divided by 17, that is 3. So 17 3 is a 51. Okay. Let us see that one more. Okay. Fourth question, 38 divided by minus 19. So plus divided by minus, that should be minus. So 19 2s are 38. 19 2s are 38, right? So look at that. Minus 80 divided by 20. So minus divided by plus, minus 24 is 80, right? So let's see next one. Minus divided by minus, that should be plus. So 25 6 are 150. 25 6 are 150, right? Okay. Now let's see that one more, that equals to minus divided by plus, that is minus 600 by 60, that is 10. 60 10s are 600. So like that is eighth question. So minus divided by plus, that should be minus 54 divided by 9, that is 9 6 are 54. Okay. So now here, so 130 divided by 68, plus divided by plus, that should be plus 130 divided by 65, that is 65 2s are 130, right? So that is plus 2. That equals to minus divided by minus, that is plus 315 divided by 315, that is 1. Okay, that is plus 1. Like that, we should do this answers. Let us see that question number 2. The product of two integers is minus 165. If one number is minus 15, so find the other integer. Okay, so write the solution here. Given, what is the given there? First write it down. That is, okay, the product of two integers, the product of two integers is equals to minus 165. Okay, in one number is equals to minus 15. So therefore the other integer is equals to okay, so that is minus 165. We should divide it, right? Minus 165 divided by minus 15. So both are negatives only. Look at that. Okay, so that is minus divided by minus, that should be plus. Okay, 165 divided by 15, that is 11. So 15 11s are 165. So that is positive 11. So that other integer is equals to plus 11. Okay, children, right? Next question number 3. Because of COVID-19, a company locked down for 6 months and got lost 1,32,000 rupees in the year 2020. Find the average loss in each month. Each month means we should divide it. Okay, so write that solution now, children. Here this is division problem. Okay, we easily understand that. Okay, so in 6 months, a company got loss. That is 1,32,000 rupees. 32,000 rupees, right? Okay, so the average loss of each month, that equals to 1,32,000 divided by 6, right? So that is plus divided by plus, that is plus only. Okay, we should divide it. That is 6 2s are 12 and again 6 2s are 12. So that is 22,000 rupees. Okay, the average loss of each month is 22,000 rupees. Okay, right. Question number 4. The temperature at 12 noon was 10 degrees centigrade above zero. Above zero means that is positive. Okay, the temperature at 12 noon was 10 degrees centigrade above zero. So if it decreases at the rate of 2 degrees centigrade per hour until midnight, at what time would the temperature be 8 degrees centigrade below zero? What would be the temperature at midnight? They are given that 2 questions there. Look at that solution. First write it down here. Okay, so they given that first 12 noon. So that is the temperature will be at 10 degrees centigrade above the zero. Okay, so write down that temperature at 12 noon is 10 degrees centigrade, that is plus. Okay, positive, that is. Okay, so given temperature is equals to 8 degrees centigrade below zero. 8 degrees centigrade below zero, right? Below zero, that means that is minus 8 degrees centigrade. That is minus 8 degrees centigrade, right? So now difference between, now what is the difference between that two temperatures? Okay, write it that the difference between, okay, the difference between the temperature, so equals to 10 minus of minus 8. So already it is an in negative, that is why difference means that is minus of minus 8. So that equals to how much it is? That is 10 plus 8, that is 18 degrees centigrade, right? 18 degrees centigrade, therefore time lasted, okay, time lasted, so equals to 18 divided by 2, so it is 2 degrees centigrade per hour decreases, right? So 18 divided by 2 equals to that time 9 hours, okay, time lasted 9 hours, okay. So at 9 o'clock, right, the temperature would be, the temperature would be minus, that is minus 8 degrees centigrade, minus 8 degrees centigrade, okay. So at midnight the temperature, okay, at midnight, so the temperature at midnight, the temperature, so what is that? So how much it is? That is 10, already it is plus 10 degrees centigrade, plus of 12 into minus 2. So that is 12, right? Midnight means, so 12 into minus 2, that equals to how much it is? That is 10 plus of minus 20, 12 into minus 2, that means minus 24, right? So that we have to write, that is 10 plus of minus 24. So that equals to minus 14 degrees centigrade. So at midnight, the temperature will be at, that is minus 14 degrees centigrade. That is that answer. Here, look at that. At midnight, the temperature would be 10 plus of 12 into minus 2. At midnight, the time is 12. Okay. So it decreases minus 2, right? 2 degrees centigrade, right? So 12 into 2, that is minus 24. So 10 plus of minus 24, we should subtract it here. So that is, so here, which is more? Negatives are more. That's why you should write that minus 14 degrees centigrade. Okay, children, that is that answer. Okay. Question number 5. A green grocer earns a profit of 7 rupees per kg of tomato and got loss of 4 rupees per kg of brinjal by selling. On Monday, he gets neither profit nor loss if he sold 68 kgs of tomatoes. How many kgs of brinjal did he sell? This is the question, children. Okay, write the solution here. I am writing solution here. So where there is no loss, okay, where there is no loss, then where there is no loss, then what will happen here? Profit of tomatoes is equals to loss on brinjals. Profit of tomatoes, and that equals to loss on brinjals. Okay. So these two are equal, right? So when that is the profit on tomatoes is equals to loss on brinjals. These two are equal. So where there is neither profit or no loss, okay. So where there is no loss, then profit on tomatoes equals to loss on brinjals. Now profit on tomatoes, what is the profit on tomatoes? If he sold 68 kgs of tomatoes, right? So profit on tomatoes, if he sold 68 kgs equals to, so we should multiply it, right? 68 into 7, that equals to 476 rupees, right? So 476 rupees. So now, therefore, so number of brinjals, okay, so number of kgs of brinjals, should he sell, must he sell, okay, number of brinjals, kgs of brinjals, write it down here, number of kgs of brinjals, okay, number of kgs of brinjals must he sell is equals to, that is 476 divided by how much? So he get 4 rupees loss, right? So here per kg, that's why we should divide by 4. So that equals to how much it is? That is 119 kgs. So he must sell. So that is 119 kgs. At that time he gets that neither profit nor loss. Okay, children. So right here, that is profit on tomatoes is equals to loss on brinjals. Profit on tomatoes, if he sold 68 kgs, that is, we should multiply here 68 into 7, that is 476 rupees. So number of kgs of brinjals must he sell, that is 476 rupees divided by 4, that equals to 119 kgs, right? So he sell 119 kgs of brinjals. Okay, children? Right. Next, question number 6. In a test, plus 3 marks are given for every correct answer, minus 1 mark for given for every incorrect answer. Okay, plus 3 marks given for every correct answer and minus 1 mark given for every incorrect answers. Okay, Sona attempted all the questions and scored 20 marks here. But how many she attempted, they are not given here. So she got 10 correct answers only. So that means we don't know that number of incorrect answers, right? So how many incorrect answers she attempted? That is the first question. So right here, that is solution now. So that is let the number of incorrect answers. Okay, the number of incorrect answers be x. Okay, so we don't know, that's why we say that is x. Okay, right. Okay, now so score equals to, now score, what is the score? So score equals to, so 3 marks given for every correct answer plus and minus 1 deduct for every incorrect answer, right? So that is the score, right? So now they given that score, his score. So what is the her score? Sona attempted, right? So her score equals to, they given that 20 marks, right? So now apply that in this one. Score equals to 3 into correct plus minus 1 into incorrect. So that is, which implies, so 3 our score is 20 equals to, that 20 marks is equals to 3 into that correct answer she got, that is 10. So 10 into 30 plus and minus 1 into incorrect answers, we don't know that, that is, we say that x, right? So that equals to, which implies 20 is equals to, that is 3 10 30, so plus minus 1 into x, that is minus x, right? So this is equation, we call that this is equation, children. If we transpose that side, means it is x equals to, it becomes 30 minus 20, which implies x equals to 10, that means that number of, therefore incorrect answers equals to, incorrect questions equals to, that is 10. Okay, incorrect questions. So she attempted, see incorrect answers, she attempted equals to, that is 10. Okay, right, that is the answer for that first question. Okay, in that next question, how many questions were given in the test? How many questions were given in the test? So that number of questions equals to, so what are the number of questions here? Number of questions equals to that number of correct answers, that number of correct plus number of incorrect, right? Number of correct plus number of incorrect answers. So that is the number of questions totally. That's why it is a number of correct answers, that is 10 plus, so number of incorrect answers she attempted, that is also 10. So 10 plus 10, that is 20. 20 questions. That number of questions is 20. Right, children? Yes. Next, question number 7. Write 5 pairs of integers a comma b such that a divided by b equals to minus 4. So we should satisfy this equation. So if any integer, if we take that in the place of a and b, that should be minus 4. Okay, look at that. They given that one example here, the pair here. So 12 comma minus 3. If we divide that 12 by minus 3, it becomes minus 4. Like that, we should take that some more pairs here. Write that solution here. One more pair I am writing here. That is 24 comma minus 6. 24 comma minus 6. That is 24 divided by minus 6.
24 divided by minus 6, that is minus 4 only. 6 4s are 24, right? So that is 1. And second pair, minus 32 comma and 8, minus 32 comma 8. So which implies that is minus 32 divided by 8, that is equals to minus 4 only. Look at that, minus divided by plus, that should be minus 32 divided by 8. 8 4s are 32, right? So now third one, so minus 36 comma 9. Okay, all are, we should take that multiples of 4 only. Okay, so that is minus 36 divided by 9. 9 4s are 36, that should be minus 4. One more, 48 comma minus 12. 48 comma minus 12, which implies 48 divided by minus 12, that is 12 4s are 48, so that is also minus 4. So fifth one, write that. So 20 comma minus 5, so that is, which implies 20 divided by minus 5, that equals to minus 4. Like this, we satisfy this equation here. Okay, children. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, share my videos, and don't forget to subscribe Navin's Maths Gallery. Thank you, one and all.